when are we gonna get another James Bond film? It's been like 3 years already. It's time, let's do it. Hello, welcome to Waxing and Waning. My name is Wayne. Let's talk about the next James Bond. The last time we saw James Bond was, of course, in No Time to Die, where it ended in a very finalistic kind of way. Now we're gonna need a whole new Bond, and the producers have not decided on one yet. And it's gonna be a few years off, they say. So, right now, you and me, we're gonna choose the next Bond. Let's take a look at who the bookies are saying are the next most likely actors to play Bond. Here we go. Number 1, Henry Cavill. Now, I love Henry Cavill. He's so good looking, I want to crap my pants. He would also make an amazing Bond, and the rumor is that when they were choosing Daniel Craig, it was a toss-up between him and Henry Cavill, but they said Henry Cavill was too young. He was too fresh-faced to be the type of operative that had seen war and is now ready to be a 00. And I get that. And let's face it, if you've ever seen a favorite movie of mine, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., you will see that Henry Cavill actually is Bond in that film, except he's got an American accent. But other than that, he looks like Bond, man. He would make an amazing Bond. However, unfortunately, I think, they're gonna want someone younger, and he may have aged out of the role at this stage. He's 41 years old right now, and that means by the time they actually get a movie out, it's probably gonna be at least a few years of shooting, assuming he can fit it in among all of his other current projects. So he's probably gonna be like 45 by the time they actually shoot or release a Bond film with him in it, and I think that's a little late. It's unfortunate, but you're gonna want like a 35-year-old Bond so that you can shoot him for 10 years at least before he gets to the age that Henry is now. So unfortunately, I would say that Henry Cavill is probably not going to be the next Bond. I really want to see him as a Bond, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So unfortunately, not Henry. Number 2, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, who is a dude that I had not actually initially kind of thought of when it came to Bond, but that's always how it is. You never think it's gonna be the guy. He's, I guess, would make a good Bond. Like I guess he's handsome enough. I guess he's kind of beefcake enough, and that's cool. The Sun reported that he had been doing secret auditions with the Broccoli people, and obviously I guess that's where the rumors came from. Again, not confirmed. I think he could probably do it. He's obviously a good actor. He's obviously got a lot of pedigrees in Hollywood. He's Craven the Hunter. Again, he's English as well. I guess it would work. I don't know that I've seen anything he's done already that would make it look like Bond, but that's fine. So, okay, maybe Aaron Taylor-Johnson. Not at the moment, though. Number 3, Regé-Jean Page. Here's another dude who's so good looking, it's, well, frankly, hard to believe. He made his bones in the Bridgerton show, which I've not seen, but apparently a lot of girls like it. And if you've seen his work in the Dungeons & Dragons film, you'll know he's kinda cooler than shit. I actually don't mind this choice. I think he would make a great Bond. Look at that motherfucker. Number 4, Robert Pattinson. I have to admit, this is kind of interesting because Robert Pattinson is one of those awesome actors who was given like what you might think was a stupid or like childish franchise like the Twilight films, and then he went and spun that into a career of gold. He's now done Nolan films, he's Batman, he's done all kinds of crap, and although you wouldn't think he's necessarily, maybe, I don't know, quite the Bond you're looking for, but he would probably do something awesome with the role, so I'm kind of on board with that one. Again, he might be a little old. You know what though, because he is Batman, I think he's gonna do another Batman, so I think he's probably gonna be tied up to do it, but it's an interesting idea. 5, Harry Styles. Apparently some people are tipping Harry Styles to be the next Bond. Now look, he's obviously cool. Well, he's so cool that he can wear like, you know, those kind of clothes and still be awesome. So no doubt that the chick vote is there. However, he's probably too young. And also, too pretty. I think Bond needs to be a little bit like rugged or something. This dude is too gorgeous, so I would say no. But hey, who knows? 6, Idris Elba. This is a long-standing rumor. Idris Elba is what I think he would also make a great looking Bond, and he's like cool and everything, and he's from The Wire, and he's even, you know, but the problem is I think he's also too old, and apparently rumor has it that he's not that interested either now or anymore or whatever. So again, they're gonna go with a younger guy than him, so I doubt it. 7, Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy, another long-standing rumor about Bond being Tom Hardy. So Look, this would be an absolute box office play. If the Bond people want to actually make a bunch of money, they would definitely use Hardy, and that would be the best financial decision, or one of the best financial decisions for them. I don't know if he's that interested anymore after making so much money off those Venom films, but you know, it could work. He's, again, everyone loves him, so why not Tom Hardy? 8. Tom Holland is apparently a rumor. He's too short and he's too young, sorry. 9. Tom Hiddleston. Hell no. No, I don't see that, no. 10. Nicholas Hoult. Now this is interesting, because he's Lex Luthor now, see? So I think he's always been a cool actor. Like, I have always liked his work and stuff, so I think he would probably make a pretty good Bond, and he's such a great actor, he would probably also pull it off. 11. Fabian Frankel. Remember the good-looking asshole guard from House of the Dragon? He also, look, could happen, like any of these folks, but it doesn't seem quite right to me, though. He's not, I don't know, he would have to become a lot more devil-may-care, roguish, and all that sort of crap before this happens. Still, you know, I think it seems like everyone's got a good chance to be the Bond, but this one doesn't seem to work for me. Few others. Matt Smith? Nope. Theo James? He's actually almost too obvious a pick for him to be Bond. He looks like Bond, and he looks like if you were making a Sims Bond, he would look like Theo James. But I don't see it happening for some reason. Cillian Murphy? Too old. But also, probably would be great, but only for 1 or 2 films. Alan Ritchson. Oh, come on. He's American and he's massive. He's way too big to be Bond. Nope. Barry Keoghan. If he pulls this off, then he's the biggest gangster in the whole planet. I would never have said Barry Keoghan, but wow, what an odd offbeat choice that would be. Wow. Will Poulter. I would never have guessed this in a million years, but bookies are giving him odds. So, you know, he just did a Marvel film, so maybe he's a little hot right now. I don't know, but he just doesn't seem like a Bond. Having said that, I wouldn't have thought he'd be Adam Warlock either, and he killed that for what it's worth. Taron Egerton. He's too short. And finally, Andrew Garfield. I think he's too daintily pretty. He's also a really great looking guy, and he's really, really charming. Maybe that could happen, but it seems like he's kind of, I don't think he would do a Bond role. I don't think he would lock himself in for all those years, for all those things. He's too busy doing kind of offbeat stuff here and there. I don't see it, but that would also be interesting. There are a ton more actors rumored to be James Bond, but those are the ones that I thought would be fun to talk about. What do you think? Who's your pick for the next Bond? Is it someone in that list? Is it someone completely out of this list that no one's ever heard of? Is there someone you think would be the best Bond? Let me know in the comments. Hit us up. If you like this video, please consider giving me a like or a subscribe. It all helps the algo, and I'll see you soon.